Today is a special day. We're flying from Auckland to Singapore on Singapore Airlines Business Class for a whopping 11 hours, frequently voted as the best in the sky. We're talking luxury seats that turn into beds, fine dining, and all of the little extras that make this journey just so special. But what's even more exciting, it's Ludvig's very first time experiencing business class. But Ludvig is not exactly a fan of luxury travel. The guy who's always said he'd never spend that kind of money on a flight. So the big question is, will Ludvig, who's been so adamant about sticking with economy, actually enjoy the business class experience? Oh, and I have a slightly embarrassing reason for being particularly excited about this flight. But more on that later. Like and subscribe and do all of those things, and let's go. Now that looks like a man who's flying business class. Today, my dreams finally come true. And no, it is not just because I'm flying in Singapore Airlines Business Class. I've got another reason.
That's me. I'm flying business class today.
Did you ever think that those words would leave your lips?
Nah.
Well, today, my friend, you're in business class for 11 hours. Let's go. Talia, Ludvig pretends he's not fancy, but he really loves the lounge.
Pretending.
Are you fancy?
I'm not pretending, I'm not.
Oh. Stepping into the Air New Zealand International Lounge at Auckland Airport feels like entering a sanctuary of comfort, luxury, and a lot of purple. As a partner of Singapore Airlines, this is our exclusive haven before embarking on our journey to Singapore. We've spent considerable time here over the years, and it's safe to say that it's one of my absolute favorite lounges. The culinary offerings are exceptional. From fresh salads to every single cheese you can think of, the selection is both abundant and delicious.
But they also have this thing where they cook in front of you. Today was hash browns, some salmon, and whatever this little concoction here is, but it looks delicious.
That is the most perfectly cooked salmon I've ever had in my life. What the heck? The business class experience literally starts in the lounge.
And then you can order coffee through the app, the Air New Zealand app, and it'll give you a little notification when your coffee's done.
There she is. Our home for the next 11 hours. Are you excited to be within her? Here we go through the special priority line. There's something just undeniably special about being among the first to board a plane. A luxury I didn't realize that I enjoyed until it happened the first time. Ludvig's even excited about the overhead bins. Look at his face. He's pretending not to be excited, but he really is. Now, time for the obligatory thumbnail shots. Strike a pose, Ludvig. We're capturing moments before we even take off.
Oh, wow! I'll get for you Bellini and orange juice if you want, or you prefer champagne?
Champagne, please.
Alright,
Thank you, sir. Cheers, thank you.
And how about for you?
Welcome to our home for the next 11 hours aboard Singapore Airlines Boeing 777-300 I don't know. Anyway, we attempted to actually book those middle seats to sit together, but they were not available. No worries though, we were still able to sit next to each other just across the aisle from one another, which gave us plenty of space in case Ludvig, freaked out a little about this business class pod. These seats are incredibly spacious, transforming into fully lay-flat beds with plush bedding, like a cloud. There's ample storage, a large entertainment screen, and thoughtful touches that make the experience exceptional. Let's show you around the place. First of all, I'll just have to address how large this area is. It's absolutely gigantic. This is definitely the biggest seat and seat space that I have experienced on any plane before. Near my left ear is just all of these controls, and I haven't tried them yet. Here's a little light. Oh, it's got different brightness levels. Did you see that? Dim, light, off. And this one is on like a slightly different angle, and then there's this one on another different angle, and they all have different brightness levels. This is crazy. I have a massive, big, chunky seatbelt. This seatbelt is so cushiony, and this seat is just really, really wide. Like I could really, really, really get comfy in this seat. Ludvig's just demonstrating quite how wide it is. Wow, his wingspan is wide, and that's a wide area. Yeah, that's really, really wide right there. Just in here, this little section is this massive TV. To the left of the TV, we have a lovely little coat hanger. For the TV, we have this lovely remote that comes out, and there are a bunch of options. Like Smile. If you watched Smile 1 and liked it, let me know. Because I loved it. Ludvig not so much, he's scared of horror movies. But this one, apparently this one is even scarier. I'm really excited.
Well, as Chloe's going to show you, there's a gazillion buttons, and I'm just randomly pressing them. And this one makes me very comfortable. This is better than our couch at home. I would live comfortably in this area right here. I am fairly certain that I have figured out what these are. They look like little shower caps for your ears, so your ears don't get dirty. Perfection. Comfort. Clearly I was mistaken. They are not shower caps for your ears. They are for your headphones, like so.
Welcome to the bathroom. We have some beautiful pretend flowers here. Wow. Overall, this feels like a normal airplane bathroom, but I've just noticed some nice things. Smells like some kind of a perfume. Facial mist. Hand lotion, yay! Oh my gosh, and we have some little towelettes. That's so cool. That is definitely not what you normally get in economy. Wow. Holy moly. A dental kit. A hairbrush comb. Shaving cream, oh my goodness. Sanitary napkin. We've got a razor. Other than that, all the usual bits. Okay, I'm gonna go pee now.
Please give us your attention as we bring you through this important safety briefing and on a journey through Singapore.
Oh my gosh, before we even take off, they're coming around to take our order. The wine selection is pretty ridiculous. So this champagne here, it's called Charles Heidsieck, and this actually brings back memories because this is the exact champagne I had when I was traveling from Finland to Sweden on the Viking ferry line, and I booked myself into this very fancy room. I had dinner at this very fancy restaurant. I don't know what champagnes to order, so the lady kindly told me to order Charles Heidsieck. So that brings back some fun memories. Currently, it's lunchtime right now. We actually ordered a special vegetarian meal for Ludvig on the website, and there is a massive selection. This is literally like a restaurant. Honestly, I had no clue where to start. But hey, that is half the fun of business class, right? We have Singapore satay chicken. I remember watching Cara and Nate in Singapore Airlines doing a flight, but they were raving on about the satay chicken, so I'm so excited to try this and see what they're on about. Touch, push, oh, like that. Oh wow. Wow, the satay sauce is like so chunky. It's so good. Wow, that is a good choice. That is so delicious. That chicken's really good, but I'm really jealous of Ludvig's tofu. I tried some and it's a really nice tofu.
I have no idea what it is, but it looks delicious.
and he had some at my satay, so we're kind of sharing. Having experienced business class just a few times solo now, sharing this moment with Ludvig made it all the more special. I wonder how many times I'm going to say business class in this video. That was really good tofu.
We just had what I thought was the appetizer. But this was the appetizer's canapé. I don't know how to say that word. But apparently we have a 6-course lunch. What?
So there's this amazing chef called Sid, and apparently the dishes with the hat next to them have been especially curated by Chef Sid. So I'll be trying one.
So that's to start. For an appetizer, we have a smoked king salmon with cucumber and cashew salad, followed by seared salmon and garlic cream sauce.
2 forks, 2 knives, 2 spoons. It's comfier than home.
Oh. Wow, that's yummy salad. Salmon, I mean. Now this, my friends, is fine dining. The Chardonnay, oh my gosh. How's your meal, husband?
Sublime. I have no clue what this concoction is. It is some sort of vegetarian patty with kidney bean stew sauce. Whatever it is delicious. I have no clue what it is, but it's so good. Yum.
And then we get a light dinner served to us before we land, which is just crazy. What we have here is pan-roasted chicken with barbecue sauce, along with assorted roasted vegetables and, a herb butter. That sounds pretty delectable. Let's give it a go. A very nice healthy dish.
Fresh fruits, which my dad wrote.
Could we have both to share? Like, just get one of each? Yeah. We are being so spoiled. We have just been given such a large selection of desserts. We've got honey and fig ice cream, coffee panna cotta with chocolate crumbles and chocolate sauce. We've got a fruit platter. We've got a cheese platter. This is mind-blowing. And I think Ludvig's really enjoying himself too.
Supreme.
My goodness, is it dark chocolate?
It is dark.
Oh my gosh! They then come around and offer little praline chocolates. And of course I can't choose. I don't know what one I want, so I went for the white chocolate one, the dark chocolate one, and there's a milk chocolate one, which I think will be my favorite. And I still haven't even started on my cheese platter yet. Ludvig's had his bite. He's eaten some of the blue cheese. This is like ridiculously exciting. When Ludvig just got handed some pralines, he asked our flight attendant, does it just never end? It never ends. I think he's starting to like this business class thing, and I just told him, I think you might be hooked. I think I've sold it to you. And he said, but I still won't pay for it. How are you enjoying the dessert, Ludvig?
You didn't eat your grape.
How are you enjoying the dessert?
Thoroughly.
Every time I ask a question, it's like this funny one-word answer. You have to come up with a different word each time.
Yeah, what do you want from me? I'm Brief Ludvig.
You know how sometimes flights will advertise free Wi-Fi and it never, ever works? Well, guess what? This flight has onboard Wi-Fi that actually works. I know, shocking.
I believe that button just made my seat into a lazy boy. Comfort Deluxe.
Okay, we're like halfway through this flight and I have actually not tried any seating controls. There's a massive leg rest coming out. Oh wait, no, now it's going down. No. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know, I'm trying to get in a comfy position. By the way, I literally just found out what this one is for. This special extra light here. Look over here. How cool is that light? And Ludvig is really enjoying playing with the lights over there. Not too long until it's gonna be dinner time, because what we had before was apparently just lunch, but that was probably enough for my whole entire daily intake of food. But no, we have snacks that we can order any time of the night, which Ludvig is definitely going to indulge in. And then we have a light dinner before we arrive in Singapore.
So I just asked for a chocolate bar and a bag of chips, and she came out with a selection of everything. I'm not one to say no to snacks, so I grabbed one of each. M&M's, hand-cooked potato chips, Doritos, black caviar, chips, pineapple juice deluxe,
White truffle crisps. Wow, those are really truffly. Okay, next up we try black caviar crisps. Oh. Whoa. 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 Oh my god, I cannot do that. Whoa, that tastes really, really, really fishy. Okay, I'm gonna give Ludvig a try.
It tastes like lake water. You can keep those.
Something cool happened. I asked for an amenity kit. Firstly, this is like the cutest little amenity kit ever. This is such a trendy bag. It's like denim material. Hand pomade, shea butter, some kind of a lotion. Oh my gosh, face mist. Look how tiny this little mini face mist is. Oh my gosh. And then lastly is a lip balm. I love lip balm. Yes. Now, this was a long flight, but you bet your bottom dollar we were not going to sleep through it. We had plenty of days ahead to catch up on rest. So, I took full advantage of the impressive entertainment system, which boasts over 1,800 options, including movies, TV shows, music, games, and a flight map. Our lovely flight attendant just came and placed a bed down. This is actually pretty cool. So I assumed that you used the controls to go flat and that was what was the bed, but no. The back of the bed comes down and it's kind of already made up behind the back of the seat, and this is so comfy. Look at how comfy this is. And they give you big squishy pillows. This is so extremely comfy. You can literally stretch out so much. Your legs kind of do go off to the side in a diagonal, but holy moly, this is incredible. I never want to fly in anything else but Singapore Airlines Business Class. I love this.
Okay, for reference, I am 6'1" and I weigh about 90 kgs, and I can fit very comfortably. Very comfort deluxe. Thanks, wife, for taking me on this business flight.
Alrighty, as promised, my slightly embarrassing Singapore Airlines story. About 3 years ago, I had never flown business class, but I had watched countless videos on YouTube documenting people flying in business class. So I made it my mission and my dream to do what these guys are doing on YouTube. So I worked extra hours, I did overtime, and I saved up every single penny that I could into a special business class savings account. And I saved up a whopping 2,000 air points, and I went to book. So I picked the random day that said $4,000 and booked it. The evening before my flight, my family and I went out for a lovely Thai dinner. We were all cheersing our red wine and everyone was wishing me an awesome trip. The next morning, I rolled out of bed and went to my 90-minute Bikram hot yoga class. Halfway through, I was lying down on the floor doing some savasana, breathing, meditation. And suddenly, my heart started pounding out of nowhere and panic kicked in. Got out of the class, checked my flight booking, and sure enough, it said departed. I missed my flight. We all thought it was the night of the 5th of December, but no, it was just after midnight that morning when I was at dinner. I was meant to be checking in, you know what I mean? Has anyone made this mistake before? Please tell me it's not just me. The person on the receiving end of that, they were really lovely. And they said, hey, look, okay, I think I can get you on the next available business class flight, but you're gonna have to pay the price difference. And it was another $1,000. I said, yes, I just have to. And I still enjoyed the heck out of it. It was awesome. It was better than I ever could have imagined. Turns out dreams do come true, even if they just take a detour. While I'm watching this scary movie, let's chat a bit more about Singapore Airlines Business Class. Because honestly, it's just too good not to share. First off, they've been racking up awards left and right. In 2024 alone, they were named the best airline in the world by Condé Nast Traveler for the 35th time. And they've gained titles like the world's best cabin staff and the world's best first class cabin. They've also secured the Best Airline in Asia award. But here's something interesting my dad told me once. Singapore Airlines keeps their headquarters remarkably modest. Instead of pouring money into flashy offices, they invest heavily into truly what matters, their product and their services. It's a philosophy that very clearly pays off. I think 3.5 hours to go, which I'm very sad about. So it's time to have an Ethiopian black coffee. And a lot of people are actually sleeping right now, but I will not be sleeping. I'm gonna make the most of this. How's your flight going, husband?
Great.
I'm very sleepy, even though I had a very strong coffee. And it's taken everything in me to not fall asleep. So I'm going to try my best to just hang out for the next 3 hours and just stay awake. I'm still in bed and dinner is being served to my table in my bed and I have movies playing. This is ridiculously cool. I just want water, thank you.
All right, please enjoy.
Thank you. Feels pretty ridiculous to be eating right now. Feels like it should be middle of the night bedtime. Oh, there's bread coming around. There's bread coming around. Thank you. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. It's not the best thing ever, but it's all right. We have here seafood noodles. There are some prawns. There is some fish. I think I can see scallops. And a bunch of different veggies and heaps of spring onion. Supreme noodles. Yummy prawns.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we have the final vegetarian meal of the day. Some sort of veggie patty made from rice. And then next to it, we have some sort of green mush, accompanied by red mush. Whatever it is, looks fantastic. Let's give it a try. Rice patty, outstanding. Mush made out of pea. Delicious.
Dessert is a cheesecake with berries, and cheesecake is my favorite dessert, so we are winning. Still not hungry. I'm going to use this big spoon. He didn't even realize it was cheesecake until I just said it just now. It's cheesecake. It's cheesecake. Well, we have successfully spent 11 hours in one of the best business class products in the sky. And I just have one question. Did you enjoy your very first business class experience?
I did.
Was it sublime?
What's the word I've been saying all day?
This seat is ridiculously big. Like, this space is crazy. The food was amazing. The service, incredible. What are some of the amazing things about this flight that you enjoyed?
All the food.
Your veggie food looked amazing.
Yeah, it was comfortable having this big seat. But at the same time, like, it doesn't make a difference for me. I still don't like flying. You know what I mean? I'm having a comfortable experience, but I still don't like flying.
You'd rather not be on a plane?
I'd rather just, yeah, you've turned me into a train person. Overflying. Trains over flights.
Nah, you can't rephrase that now.
Not a trainee.
Yeah, you just said it.
I'm a trains over flights kind of guy.
Let me just quickly tell you the price. It was about $2,000 per adult, but I also had 2,000 air points, New Zealand air points, saved up on my air points account. So basically one of us was for free. So from Auckland to Singapore with a very long transit, I might add, we have about 11 hours in Singapore and then a 2-hour morning flight to Jakarta in the morning. And I know Jakarta is in a totally different area in Indonesia, but I have a lot of plans to get us to Bali in the end. So it's a big long journey. We're getting a lot of extra journeys out of it, but we get 3 videos out of it instead of just one, because we're making our way awkwardly the long way round to get to Bali.
Yep.
As we began our descent into Singapore around 9 p.m, I felt this Warm, fuzzy happiness bubble up inside me. Honestly, this job is just so much fun. I can't even believe I get to call this a job. I genuinely get so excited to share these experiences with you through the screen, and with Ludvig by my side, it's a dream come true. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet, well, maybe that's time. Maybe it's time to do that now, because next we're hopping aboard a luxury train across the island of Java, Indonesia. But it's not just any train. Oh no, we're talking a luxury private compartment suite that is so gigantic, I couldn't even believe it. It's going to be a fun journey, so stay tuned. Oh, and if you have any burning questions about this experience or just want to chat about travel, just drop us a comment below. I promise I won't bite unless you're offering some chips.